Good afternoon. Welcome to your commencement class of 2016. Let us pray. Most gracious God, we thank you for the opportunity to gather here as a cloud of witnesses to celebrate the achievements of the class of 2016. Prepare them to be good stewards of all the knowledge and experiences they have gained during their time at Illinois College. Help them to share their talents and their gifts for the betterment of this world. Give them ears to hear and help them to enjoy the diverse voices around them. Give them eyes to see not only the problems of this world, but how they can offer substantial solutions. Give them hands to reach out in service to others. Give them feet to create their own footsteps. Give them hearts to show compassion. Give them the curiosity to explore the world at large. Finally, help them to embrace that learning is a lifelong process which should never be taken for granted. May they always be true blue forever. Amen. You may be seated.
Good afternoon. My name is Barbara Farley. I serve as president of Illinois College. It is my great pleasure to welcome you to Illinois College's 182nd commencement ceremony. To all the families and friends of the graduates of the class of 2016, I extend a special welcome. Thank you for joining us for the most important annual event in the life of the college. We celebrate the accomplishments of our faculty and students. Today, 234 students in the baccalaureate program will receive their degrees. We will honor Dr. Elizabeth Tobin with an honorary doctoral degree as she retires as Provost and Dean of the College. We will recognize newly promoted faculty, the class valedictorians, the newest members of Phi Beta Kappa, the faculty recipient of the Don P. Filson Award, and the faculty winner of the 2016 Harry Joy Dunbow Distinguished Professor Award. We begin by recognizing members of the college's Board of Trustees who are with us today. These people serve tirelessly on behalf of the students of Illinois College, and they authorize the degrees granted by the college. I ask our trustees as a group to please stand and be recognized. And finally, I welcome members of the class of 1966 to the campus for their 50th reunion. May the members of the graduating class of 2016 follow your lead and return in 2066. Would the class of 1966 please stand? The Board of Trustees has approved the following faculty promotions effective July 1st, 2016. Please stand, faculty, as your names are read and remain standing. Dr. Devin Bryson for tenure and promotion to Associate Professor of Modern Languages, French. Dr. Abby Musgrove for tenure and promotion to Associate Professor of Music. Dr. Christopher Oldenburg for tenure and promotion to Associate Professor of Communication and Rhetorical Studies. Mr. Nicholas Capo for promotion to Professor of English. And Dr. Winston Wells for promotion to Professor of Political Science. Thank you, and congratulations, faculty, on your advancement. Provost Tobin, I ask you to please recognize the seniors and faculty who have earned special honors.
I am happy to announce the valedictorians. The valedictorians receive the Pecora Prize for Academic Achievement. The prize was established by Pastor Richard V. and Gwen Pecora to recognize the pursuit of academic excellence. The Pecora Prize goes to the valedictorians whose grades represent the highest academic achievement. We have an unusual situation in this year, 4 outstanding valedictorians. Valedictorians, please stand as I call your name so we may congratulate you on your achievement. The valedictorians for the class of 2016 are Bruce Dandam, Kara Suzanne Evans, Natalie Dawn Flynn, Bennett Sumner Smith. Congratulations. You may be seated. I am also pleased to announce the names of those students initiated into Phi Beta Kappa. Please stand as I announce your name and remain standing until we applaud you all. Jasmine R. Bruns. Jennifer Arajua Krenzel. Bruce Dandam. Gabrielle R. Esparza. Alexander Paul Gardner. Ton Leang. Alexis Rose Linker. Oyindamola M. Oshiafi. Juvetha Katan Patel. Bianca Elisa Savaris. Shannon Marie Scara. Congratulations. You may be seated. The Don P. Filson Vision for the Future Award recognizes the work of a faculty member who plans to move the college forward. Professor Jeremy Alm was presented with this year's Don P. Filson Award. He could not be here today because he's presenting at the National Research Conference in the fields of pure mathematics at Southern Illinois University, Carbondale. Professor Alm's plan is to increase dramatically the number of IC graduates with a meaningful exposure to computing. In workshops next year, faculty will share their knowledge of 2 computer languages, Python and R, and prepare to use those languages in courses. Congratulations down in Carbondale, Professor Alm. At the college's Celebration of Excellence Convocation on April 29th, President Farley announced that members of the junior and senior classes had selected Professor Craig Steederson as the 2016 Harry Joy Dunbar Distinguished Professor. He was recognized for his commitment to outstanding teaching. Please stand, Professor Steederson, while I describe your teaching successes. Professor Steederson met students' definition of teaching excellence by engaging students in his courses, teaching them with passion, and contributing to student learning outside of the classroom. Students praised Professor Steederson for inspiring them to explore new directions and to express themselves in new ways. They appreciated his taking the time to advise student organizations and serve as liaison to the football team. They loved having the theater be his classroom. Congratulations, Professor Steederson. I now invite Professor Steederson to address the graduating class.
Good afternoon, students. How are you? Students, colleagues, honored guests, parents, families, welcome to Illinois College's 182nd commencement ceremony. I am so honored and humbled to be in front of you today as the recipient of the Harry Joy Dunbar Distinguished Professor Award. As she said, my name is Craig Steederson, and I teach technical courses here at Illinois College. My favorite and biggest class is Stagecrafts, where students and I create the spectacle for every production, including lights, sound, scenery, and paint. We study the world of theater, which originated from the Greek term theatron, which means a place to see. I absolutely love this work, and I'm glad to be recognized for continuing to have a passion in this chosen career. I enjoy working beside my students, teaching them construction techniques, safe use of tools, and the theory behind sound, scenery, and lighting. While many of my students have not had much exposure to this kind of work, I feel they leave my classroom with a greater knowledge of creating a world within the theater environment, and I'm sure my colleagues would agree that this is an extremely rewarding feeling when you can pay your talents forward. I teach my students how to use power tools and a tape measure, and they teach me how to download apps on my iPhone. I have been blessed with such a wonderful career, and I owe some of my teaching ability to my parents, who were role models for me. My mom and dad were both educators, and 3 of their 5 children went into education. My brother and sister both teach 5th grade in schools in California and Washington State, and we all love teaching. I joke with my siblings that the biggest difference between these grade levels are standardized testing and critical thinking skills. While they are sometimes stuck to teaching to the test, I have the wonderful privilege and opportunity to teach to the creative side of the brain, letting students think outside the box, or inside the box, as the case may be. Peter Brook, Tony and Emmy award-winning theater director, began his book, The Empty Space, with this statement: "I can take any empty space and call it a bare stage. If someone walks across that stage, and if someone is watching them, then that is all that is needed for the act of theater to exist." A stage is bare until the theater makers bring it to life with design, movement, and language. Empty seats facing an empty stage are actually lonely and somewhat sad, as if the stage is waiting for the next set of actors to appear upon it to begin their story. After all, this is what theater is all about: storytelling, and we are all merely players and theater makers. Students, this stage has been set. This was empty yesterday in anticipation and excitement for this event you are performing in today. This is your theater, and you are the leading characters. You have a stage, you have an audience, and your story is unfolding right before us. In our industry, a stage manager will make the cast aware of their 30-minute, 15-minute, 5-minute, and places call. This is to make sure that everyone knows that their moment on stage is about to begin. So I am here to tell you that this is your 5-minute call. Because Act 1 of your educational career is over, and we are currently sitting in intermission. After you receive your diploma, your new act begins, and we all want to make sure that you have prepared for this journey. Now, I want you to think of yourself as an actor, and I want you to think about your character. Not just the character that one would find on stage, but the true character that lives within you, and consider what these 2 characters have in common. Actors are trained to listen, project, know their subtext, and are taught how to make choices. Additionally, actors are taught their blocking and how to memorize, but this does not develop a character. A character on stage learns to be truthful, emote, feels, and learns to be in the moment. Acting requires skills that help the audience understand more about the actor and their situations. So I ask for you to ask yourself 3 questions today. Who is your character? And by this, I mean, what is your character? What are your mental and moral qualities? Because a person without character is just that, an actor. Second, what do you want, and how will you achieve it? Third, what is your motivation? Having answers to these questions gives you the tools to help build your character and relationships. Respond truthfully to it, and it teaches you how to feel your feelings. It helps you imagine what is possible and teaches us to help us make good decisions, take specific actions, and to be able to live in the moment. Surely we can learn from the past and plan for the future, but living in this moment is truly where you can be the most content most believable, and most aware. There can be many different characters within a story, but the protagonist in most literature is considered to be the main character, the person who changes over the course of the story. This character typically wants something at the end of the story and usually has to struggle to get it. Then, over time, they must change what they want in order to get something else. The antagonist is the one who tries to stop the protagonist from obtaining whatever they desire. In some cases, the protagonist becomes a hero. Protagonists become heroes because their victory is a product of struggle, pain, sheer will, and determination. I urge you to be the protagonist. In any good drama and in life, there is usually conflict between several characters or self. Be able to identify the conflict and be able to react to it. This speaks to the second question that I asked you. What is it you want, and how are you going to get it? Hopefully with grace. Grace is one of the most important qualities your character can possess. Unfortunately, we don't learn much grace in the classroom. It is the product of our character acting and reacting to our given circumstances. Grace is obtained by the most gut-wrenching moments in life when your character is being challenged by the antagonist. I'm reminded of a story that I had with my dad about two types of motivation, how coaches and teachers can bring out the best in an individual. I will call these two types of motivation the shepherd and sheep herding method. The shepherd style allows for the individual to walk with his sheep, usually leading them with trust, love, and patience, and the sheep follow. A sheep herder, on the other hand, can release the yelping dogs in order to move the flock quickly. This expends a lot of energy and creates confusion and anxiety, and there can be a vexation to the sheep spirit if used in the wrong context. Be ready for both and know the difference between, as the end result of moving the sheep are usually the same, but the emotional effects are not. How will your character respond to these two types of motivation? Over the last 4 years, you have developed many friendships. You have met and made friends with those in your dorms, or on your teams, or in your classes, or as a member of your team you belong to. These people are your supporting cast members. Don't forget these people. Together you have participated in sporting events, dances, convos, recitals, poetry slams, concerts, and literary societies, and possibly a party or two. You have learned, laughed, and cried with them, studied late nights with them, woke up early with them, and supported them when, they needed you. So, I have seen all of you, and I know how well you take care of each other. Continue to do that. Be their shepherd, be their sheep herder. Don't stop being that for them. Also, don't forget how you got here. Yes, you have worked very hard to be where you are now, but friends and family have helped you along the way. Don't forget the sacrifices and obstacles that they have overcome in order to put you where you are right now. They are also true heroes, so let's give them a round of applause. Again, let me ask you those three questions. Who are you? What do you want? And what is your motivation? Some of you came to this wonderful campus not knowing these answers. Many of you came here and discovered it along the way with new subjects and meeting new friends. And some of you are still trying to figure that out. But please don't stop trying. Courage does not come easily. Please do not stop practicing. Courage is a muscle that needs to be worked. Pay it forward. Serve others with grace, as there will always be someone less fortunate than you. So over the last act, you have been given the tools to set your empty stage. The moment has arrived to find your character. Move forward and grace the stage with believability and truth. Be in the moment, find your light, break a leg. The audience is waiting for you. This is your story. Places, please. Places for Act 2.
Thank you, Professor Steenerson, and congratulations on being selected to receive the Harry Joy Dunbow Distinguished Professor Award. We will all remember our places. Thank you. We now proceed to the awarding of the honorary degree. I ask Trustee Dr. Susan Pratt, class of 1980, and Chair of the Academic Affairs Committee of the Board of Trustees, to escort Provost and Dean of the College, Dr. Elizabeth Tobin, to the podium for the awarding of the honorary degree. I also ask Dean of the Faculty and Professor of Religion, Dr. Adam Porter, to introduce Provost Tobin.
President Farley, Elizabeth Howard Tobin has served Illinois College for 10 years as Vice President for Academic Affairs, Dean of the College, and Provost. In that time, Provost Tobin has provided sound and dedicated leadership to this college through her clear and unwavering commitment to the liberal arts. She has worked consistently to improve the education provided to Illinois College students. She has promoted changes, large and small, to encourage student learning and success. When she arrived at Illinois College, most students took 5 classes per semester, and some took 6. Recognizing that this was unmanageable and wanting to promote deeper learning, she encouraged a move to a 4-credit-hour model, which made 4 classes per semester the norm. This has benefited the students graduating today by allowing you to take fewer classes, but to study the material in each one in greater depth. Similarly, she encouraged the adoption of the Blueprint General Education Program. This program integrates broad knowledge with deep learning in each major. It offers students the opportunity to practice important skills, such as writing and public speaking, in many classes, ensuring that upon graduation, they are prepared for the jobs of the 21st century. The class of 2016 is the first to graduate under the Blueprint, and many of you have praised it in your meetings with the registrar. As one of you said, "My creative expressions course made me think differently and got me out of my normal box." Illinois College, under Provost Tobin's guidance, has become a leader in faculty-student research and experiential learning. She has encouraged the college to develop policies that allow students to gain important practical research skills, to do internships in a wide variety of areas, to study off campus and abroad, and to expand opportunities for service learning. Provost Tobin has championed the Center for Academic Excellence, which helps students to succeed academically. And she has promoted the annual college-wide celebration of excellence, where students have the opportunity to share the results of their research with the larger community. It is appropriate that the Board of Trustees has established the Provost Elizabeth H. Tobin Faculty Student Research Fund in honor of her deep commitment to student success. Provost Tobin has promoted diversity and inclusion across the college and established increased clarity, equity, and fairness in policies and procedures. She has helped enact a humane family leave policy, which ensures faculty have the opportunity to spend time with their children or ailing family members, but which also benefits the students by providing the best educational opportunity possible. The college has benefited from Provost Tobin's keen ability to attract attention and funding from major foundations. She has helped to win 2 grants from the Mellon Foundation, 2 from the Henry Luce Foundation, a FIPSI grant, a grant from the National Endowment for the Humanities, and 2 TRIO grants from the federal government. Her love of liberal learning is obvious in the ways that she supports the work of students and faculty alike. Provost Tobin is eager to learn of the results of a research project, to attend a senior art exhibit, to participate in a faculty symposium, to attest to the skill and beauty of a senior recital, to cheer on college athletes, and to join the audience at convocations. Further, Provost Tobin's accomplishments have not gone unnoticed in higher education as a whole. She has represented Illinois College in conferences and national meetings across the country, bringing the college significant attention and support. She serves as a consultant to the Higher Learning Commission and was recently honored to receive the 2015 Council of Independent Colleges Chief Academic Officer Award. She richly deserves this award. After all, her leadership to this college has been widely felt and enormously effective. President Farley, upon the recommendation of the faculty and with the authorization of the trustees of Illinois College, I have the honor and pleasure of presenting Elizabeth Howard Tobin to you for the degree of Doctor of Humane Letters.
Provost Tobin, Illinois College thanks you and honors you for your leadership of this college. By the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of Illinois College and by the state of Illinois, I bestow upon you, Elizabeth Howard Tobin, the degree of Doctor of Humane Letters, honoris causa, with all the rights and privileges thereunto appertaining. Congratulations.
Thank you, Dean Porter and President Farley, for that generous citation and this honor. Like you students, I'm leaving the comfort of Illinois College. I'm leaving my friends and colleagues who have supported me, challenged me, helped me do my job, and helped me grow as a person. Unlike you students, I've made this kind of transition before. I left college for travel, jobs, and then graduate school. I left graduate school for a career. I left a job elsewhere to come to Illinois College. Today, I want to say something about leaving and arriving. Leaving carries with it joy at your past successes and friendships, anticipation about what comes next, and maybe some fear as well. A children's book my husband and I used to read to our children describes how we might feel today. A little bit glad about the place we are going, and a little bit sad about the place we are leaving. Nothing I can say to you this afternoon will take away the sadness that accompanies our collective departure. Most of you and I will keep friends we have made at Illinois College. Some of you and I will keep in touch with professors who have meant a lot to us. Most of us will visit the campus again. But everything will be different than the life we've led together here on this campus. So some crying today is appropriate for you and for me. I want you to concentrate, however, on what you do when you arrive at the next stop. I urge you to keep your hearts and brains open to the new experiences of your life. I encourage you to embrace the new things you will learn in your next job, to learn whatever you can from the people you meet in your career and in your neighborhood. I want you to push through the fear of change, the fear of being wrong, and the fear of failure to make your life as rich as possible, rich with ideas, with people, and with accomplishments. So here's a small story that I've been thinking about lately as I get ready for a life without schedules, meetings, or due dates. As part of my graduate work in history in the 1970s, I wrote a dissertation about a revolution in German history. To do that, I spent a year and a half in the archives in the city of Dusseldorf, Germany. Although I tended to think of myself as brave, this was actually pretty scary at the beginning. I lived alone in an unfamiliar city. I didn't know very many people, and those I did know spoke mostly German. Although I'd taken German classes, still, in every conversation, I had to guess at some of what people were saying to me. And my vocabulary made me sound like a sixth grader. So I gave myself a daily task. And something like my daily task then is what I suggest you do for yourselves now. My task was to try at least one new thing every day. These challenges to myself were usually small, get off the bus at a different stop, and walk through a new neighborhood, speak to the woman selling me fresh fruit to practice my German, visit a neighborhood church, or have lunch with someone I didn't know well. Scary as it was to put myself out there, even in these small ways, they helped me keep my own heart and brain open to new people, new ideas, and new friends. Eventually, my German did get better. I learned how to be a historian, and I even had the opportunity to fall in love with my future husband. So as I leave the position of provost, which provides an iron structure for my life, I am planning first on some very serious vacation. Second, I'm planning on setting myself new daily tasks that can open my heart and brain to a new life, new experiences, new friends, and new ideas. I hope you'll do the same. Thank you.
Thank you very, very much, Provost Tobin. I now invite the senior class chair, Paige Graham, to speak on behalf of the class of 2016 and to present the class gift. Paige?
Good afternoon, and welcome family, friends, trustees, faculty, staff, and of course my classmates. My name is Paige Graham, and I have had the privilege of serving as a senior class chair this past year. While this has been a tremendous honor, I could not have done it without the help and support of my fellow Student Senate senior members, Giovanni Nava, Brad Franke, Brianna Klein, Wade Mathis, Allie Perkins, Manny Shamoa, and Renata Gray. The senior class gift has become a tradition at Illinois College. As every single one of us has had different interests, passions, and been impacted in different ways during our time on the Hilltop, it would not be fair to choose just one place to give our gift. This is why every senior had the opportunity to donate to the IC Fund and choose exactly where they wanted their gift to go. The IC Fund impacts every student every single day through scholarships, research, internships, athletics, as well as an array of other programs. I personally know that my time at IC would not have been the same without the scholarship I received through the IC Fund. Big or small, the IC Fund has helped all of us seniors fulfill our goal and get to this very day. Because of their experiences on campus, the opportunities they've received, and their desire to make a difference in the lives of students, over 2,500 alumni and friends invest in the IC Fund every year. 76% of us seniors now join those ranks. With that 76%, I am proud to say that the Illinois College class of 2016 ranks highest in senior giving in the history of Illinois College. I would like to ask all of those that participated in donating to the class gift to please stand and be recognized for this truly remarkable accomplishment. You may be seated. Even though our investment may be small, it is a vote of confidence for IC. It shows that we believe in higher education, that we believe in a college degree, that we are looking out for the students that come after us, and that we support a college that has generously supported us the past 4 years. As we leave this college and embark on a new journey, I would like to leave you with just a few words of wisdom that have given me that extra boost of assurance that this isn't the end. Take pride in how far you have come and have faith in how far you can go. The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. There are far, far better things ahead than any we leave behind. Every single one of you has the potential to do great things in this world, as you've already shown that you can do great things here on the Hilltop. I'm extremely proud to be part of the Illinois College class of 2016, and even more proud to call you all my classmates. To end, I'd like to quote the most famous doctor of all time, Dr. Seuss. "You're off to great places. Today is your day. Your mountain is waiting, so get on your way." Thank you.
It is an enduring tradition that each graduating class presents the college with a gift to leave its lasting mark on the Hilltop. On behalf of the Board of Trustees, which yesterday adopted a resolution for this gift, I would like to thank this year's graduates for celebrating Illinois College experience with the campaign to benefit the entire Hilltop community through the gifts to the Illinois College Annual Fund, as well as academic departments, staff offices, literary societies, and athletic teams. By contributing to the senior class gift, you affirm the worth of your education at Illinois College. The college is pleased with this vote of confidence by 76% of your class, a modern-day record for class-giving participation. I hope you will continue to have your relationship with Illinois College and remain engaged with your alma mater. Congratulations to all of you, and thank you.
And now to the moment for which all the parents and friends are waiting. The conferral of degrees in course to the members of the 182nd graduating class of Illinois College. Members of the class of 2016, prepare yourselves for your transformation into graduates as you walk across the stage.
Will the Bachelor of Arts graduates please stand? We celebrate now the achievements of the students who have successfully completed the course of study prescribed by the faculty for the degree of Bachelor of Arts. The faculty has recommended and the Board of Trustees has approved the award of that degree for these students.
Acting upon the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of Illinois College and the state of Illinois, I confer upon all those recommended by the faculty and Board of Trustees the degree of Bachelor of Arts with all the rights and privileges thereunto appertaining. Now you may move your tassels from right to left.
You may be seated. The marshals will ask the students in each row to stand and come forward as we prepare to announce their names. You may be seated when you return to your seats. I ask the audience to withhold applause until all candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Arts have received their diplomas. Taryn Rose Adcock, cum laude, in absentia. Samantha Ashley Alonzo. Kaylee Ann Barb-Connect. Marco Antonio Bautista. Crystal Marie Beckman, summa cum laude. Kirsten Elise Bergschneider. Bridget Catherine Berrio. Lindsay Alexandra Birdsell, cum laude. Cassie Leanne Black. Shane Michael Blackley. Jordan Andrew Blair. Sonia Monique Boykin. Kristen Marie Boynton, summa cum laude. Marley Jo Bradshaw, summa cum laude. Austin Warren Brooks. Ashley Catherine Brown. Jasmine R. Bruns, summa cum laude. Hunter Shaylin Bryant. Philip Jordan Burnett, cum laude. Wesley Cole Burton, magna cum laude. Emily Elizabeth Bistry, magna cum laude. Brian Oliver Cavolo, cum laude. Austin David Kirlock. Lucas M. Chamberlain. Corey Robert Clothier. Taylor Renee Code, magna cum laude. Benjamin James Cochran. Kyle A. Cody, magna cum laude. Luis A. Cornejo. Jennifer Arajua Krenzel, summa cum laude. Holly Marie Croshure, magna cum laude. Damian Joseph Davis, cum laude. Austin Blake Deering. Colin Addison Dooley, magna cum laude. Austin Ross Dormeyer, summa cum laude. Bridget Mary Dre. Guus Dandam, summa cum laude. Daniel Bruce Eaton. Genevieve Louise Elkin, summa cum laude. Denari Jamar Ellis. Donald Robert Elston, Jr. Gabrielle R. Esparza, summa cum laude. Kara Suzanne Evans, summa cum laude. Kyle Mackenzie Evans. Jasmine Nicole Falk, cum laude. Bradley James Frankie. Freeman Furman Fulwally. Gabrielle Christine Furmanek, cum laude. Tyler Stephen Gilson. Hannah Faye Grant. Renata Catherine Gray. Espoir Habimana, in absentia. Wesley Allen Hertling, cum laude. Tyler Ham. Bryce Michael Haney. Malcolm Lee Harvey, Jr. Alexia Renee Helmer, magna cum laude. Brady Lewis Huber, magna cum laude, in absentia. Noah William Jackson. Kenneth Sylvester Jones. Kenzie Nicole Jones, magna cum laude. Tatiana Toboa Jordan. Elizabeth Aisling Kelly, summa cum laude. Franklin John Kimmel, Jr., cum laude. Brianna Elizabeth Klein, summa cum laude. Brooke Elizabeth Kashevsky, cum laude. Michael Joseph Lehman. Daniel Paul Lewis, magna cum laude. John Wesley Love, cum laude. Kristen Elizabeth Mayer, magna cum laude. Wade Bradley Mathis, magna cum laude. Andrea Lynn Maxon, cum laude. Kelly Ann McElroy. Kendra Lynn McEvers, magna cum laude. Julia J. Mendez, cum laude. Josue Meza, in absentia. Emily Claire Morgan. Parker Murray, cum laude. Austin Robert John Nauman. Giovanni Nava, magna cum laude. Erin Marie Nihil, magna cum laude. Alexis Adebola Dalitso Ogunmokun. Nico Stephen Osborne. Oyindamola M. Oshiafi, summa cum laude. Rudy Joseph Pate, magna cum laude. Robert Eugene Peters III, cum laude. Justine Nicole Foff, cum laude. Lauren Jade Pearson. Brody Keith Pogue. Jasmine Marie Prado. Megan Jane Pro, magna cum laude. Mayra Quintana. Henry Philip Randall III. Adam Richard Rodriguez. Kennedy Michelle Runyon, summa cum laude. Kendall John Rule. Eric Matthew Salyer, cum laude. Anthony Michael Samples, magna cum laude. Erin Michelle Satterley, cum laude. Lauren Elizabeth Schaus, summa cum laude. Leah Marguerite Shoemaker, summa cum laude. Gunnar Boyce Siebert. Emily Lou Smith, cum laude. Caitlin Becerra Solberg. Robert Paul Stark, summa cum laude. Hannah Jean Strike, magna cum laude. Andrew Carl Stroud, summa cum laude. James Brandon Terry. Zachary Mark Thompson, magna cum laude. Zachary Ross Thurston. Suri Esvedi Vasquez Arellano. Kinsey Don Verhines, magna cum laude. Kyle Andrew Waldeck. Jordan Alexandra Washington. Julie Wire, cum laude. Amanda Christine Wescher, magna cum laude. Patrick Nathan Winters, cum laude. Karina K. Witt, cum laude. Benjamin Jack Wolf. Matthew Jeremy Woodson. Demetria Woolridge Wall. Elias Craig Wright, magna cum laude. Nisreen Marwan Zakut, cum laude. Hiba Munir Suwaida. Nathan Andrew Zimmerman, magna cum laude. Congratulations to the Bachelor of Arts graduates. Will the Bachelor of Science graduates please stand? We celebrate now the achievements of the students who have successfully completed the course of study prescribed by the faculty for the degree of Bachelor of Science. The faculty has recommended, and the Board of Trustees has approved the award of that degree for these students.
Acting upon the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees and the State of Illinois, I confer upon all those recommended by the faculty and the Board of Trustees the degree of Bachelor of Science with all the rights and privileges thereunto appertaining. You may now move your tassels from right to left.
You may be seated. The marshals will ask the students in each row to stand and come forward as we prepare to announce their names. You may be seated when you return to your seats. I ask the audience to withhold applause until all candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Science have received their diplomas. Lauren Alio. Margaret Jean Allen, summa cum laude. Zachary Michael Barnett. Garrett Nathaniel Barr, cum laude. Kyle Evan Bartlett. Hannah Marie Bergketter. Jordan Allen Paul Bass. April Danielle Bolton. Emily Spencer Bolin, in absentia. Abigail Elizabeth Bruner, magna cum laude. Abby Lynn Campbell. Kayla Nicole Carell, in absentia. Ryan Christian Carroll. Genesis Imani Carter. Zachary Colclasure, in absentia. Anthony Michael Cook. Jamil Sameh Dababni, cum laude. Luke Spencer Davis, in absentia. Taylor Renee Duffy, cum laude. Zachary David Dunker. Jessie Lynn Marie Edmiston. Karina Espinosa, cum laude. David M. Farmer. Taylor Kathleen Ferguson. Samantha Marie Flores. Natalie Dawn Flynn, summa cum laude. Jill Nicole Frederick, cum laude. Alexander Paul Gardner, summa cum laude. Caleb Lee Gertis, magna cum laude. Renisha S. Gibson. Paige Elizabeth Graham, summa cum laude. Emily G. Haynes, cum laude, in absentia. Caleb Luke Harris, cum laude. Emily Jo Hasera. Amanda Marie Henton, summa cum laude. Preston Colby Hills Rick, summa cum laude. Cody Matthew Hollop. Courtney D. Howard. Michael Paul Howard. Tanya Rose Ift. Faith Alexandra Irvin. Michael Thomas Jersak, Jr. Alexis Rose Linker, summa cum laude. Dawson Allen Lushin, magna cum laude. Justin James Mabley, magna cum laude. Lonnie Nicole Manalia, magna cum laude. Riley Lynn Marshall, magna cum laude. Jessica Angelina Martinez, summa cum laude. Angel Marie McDonald. Jacob Michael McNamara, cum laude. Alexis Teresa Mize. Katie Jo Moore. Nicholas Paul Mascardelli. Kelsey Lynn Murphy. Matthew Daniel Murphy, magna cum laude. Monica Jean Murphy, magna cum laude. Tamar Elizabeth Norville. Michael Anthony Nutt. Stacy Helen O'Brien, cum laude. James Bradley Olroyd, II. Kavitha Kathan Patel, summa cum laude. Austin Lee Peck. Allison Lynn Perkins, summa cum laude. Christian C. Phillip, in absentia. Mallory Nicole Pearson, summa cum laude. Brianna Allison Pullman, cum laude. Alexander Sullivan Potter. Amanda Nicole Price. Zachary James Pruitt, cum laude. Rachel Lynn Puckett, magna cum laude. Henry Lee Ray. Miko Taylor Dane Reddick. Michael Rice, cum laude. Megan Louise Rawling, summa cum laude. Dominique Alexandria Safor. Keisa Sakovogi. Bianca Elisa Savarese. Blaine Allen Scholes. Dylan James Schuler. Davy A. Sexton, magna cum laude. Victoria Jill Shirkey. Allison Marie Scholl. Carly Jean Sides. Stacy Marie Sinclair, magna cum laude. Shannon Marie Scara, summa cum laude. Bennett Sumner Smith, summa cum laude. Lex Remington Smith. Schaefer Myers Soares, magna cum laude. Bailey Jane Stokes, magna cum laude. Casey Elizabeth Strode. Dylan Michael Sunderland. Rebecca Marie Talkett, magna cum laude. Lindsay Kathleen Teeter. Jenna Eileen Thompson, magna cum laude. Kenshana Lavencia Tolliver. Nicole Lee Toulon. Joseph Peter Tooley, cum laude. Emmanuel Bintu Chimoa. Sarah Elizabeth Vadi, cum laude. Nicholas Evan Walden, summa cum laude. Rebecca Marie Weil, cum laude. Madeline Kate Wiley. Anthony Joseph Willard. Nicola Trene Wilson. Abigail Elise Wolter, magna cum laude. Amanda Evelina Wood, magna cum laude. Alexandra Gracia Worrell, magna cum laude. Zachary Lee Yogerst, cum laude. Hannah Ruth Young, magna cum laude. Congratulations to the Bachelor of Science graduates.
I ask trustee and class of 1966 President Joel Harmon to join us on the stage to greet the class of 2016. Lori Petermeyer Smith is ill today and could not be with us. Mr. Harmon.
On behalf of the Illinois College Alumni Association, I offer you our heartfelt congratulations on this momentous day. Class of 2016, you are the newest members of the Alumni Association, a group of nearly 9,100 people in successful careers throughout the world who share the privilege of calling Illinois College our alma mater. We welcome you to the Alumni Association, and we encourage you to join us at alumni events in your area, return to the Hilltop often, and utilize the services offered by the Office of Development and Alumni Relations. May you never lose the sense of pride and enthusiasm you feel today for your alma mater and the Illinois College family. Best wishes to you on your future endeavors. May you always remember the foundation that Illinois College has provided for your future successes. Well done, graduates.
Thank you very much, Mr. Harmon. I also want to say that Mr. Harmon is a member of our Board of Trustees, and we thank you for being here today. I would like to add my congratulations to all of the students. Your achievements are great, but we know you didn't do this alone. I invite you now, students, graduates, to stand and cheer your faculty, friends, and families who have supported your path to success at Illinois College. As we bring our 182nd commencement ceremony to a close, I invite you to stand for the singing of the alma mater, which is printed in your program. Please remain standing for the closing remarks and the recessional. After the recessional, parents and friends, we ask you to please greet your students in front of Sturtevant Hall after they have processed through the double line of faculty who will be waiting to congratulate them. Members of the class of 2016, the mission of Illinois College is to develop in its students qualities of mind and character needed for living fulfilling lives of leadership and service. Class of 2016, our mission lives in you, in your accomplishments, and in the inspiring lives you will lead as graduates. IC asks you to engage fully in all that is ahead in your professional and personal lives, to open yourselves to new experiences, and to be ambassadors for Illinois College wherever you go in the world. We are all immensely proud of you. Congratulations.
you.